Hi everyone, welcome to Derrick's Designs.
So, walk us through the beginnings of fiber arts crafting. What is it that you are currently working on right now? What sort of fiber are you working with?
There's lots of different stages that a fiber artist can get their fiber. They can get it either raw or processed. Um, Raw would be that it just came off of the animal and it's not touched any machinery and it's not been cleaned. It's straight off of the animal. Whether it's a sheep or an alpaca or a llama or goats or Angora rabbits. Lots of different types of animal fiber, and then you could also do cellulose type fibers, which is like bamboo. And so different plant based. You can also do acrylic as well, which is plastic based. But typically, fiber artists that do this on their own would do a more natural. So you're thinking either an animal or a cellulose product. So if it's a raw fiber, then you have to process it yourself. And if it's already been processed, then you can kind of just start working with it. I have both here. I work with both, but right now I'm currently processing some raw alpaca. So that's what I'm working on today.
So, you have some raw alpaca that you're working with right now, and kind of show us what you do when you deal with that.
Yeah, so it's a long, arduous process. Luckily, alpaca doesn't have lanolin on it. Only sheep produce lanolin, which is like a greasy film that helps protect their coat and helps keep bugs off of them. And so alpacas don't produce that. So I haven't had to wash the or scour this, but I have washed it to get a lot of the dirt off because alpacas like to roll around in the dirt, and if they're not jacketed, they'll have a lot of dirt on their fleece. So this fiber I'm in the middle of processing, but this has all been washed and dried. So these are kind of some locks that I've pulled out. And you can see it's very fluffy, but they're kind of in locks. So if I were to pull kind of a clump out here, you can see how um, it's kind of like a clump of really curly hair, right? So um, basically, what I'm doing now is I'm taking these locks and separating them. Typically, if you were going to be doing this and on an industrial scale, it would go through a machine called a picker. But I am doing this by hand, so I'm picking it by hand. Um, and so I'm just picking all of this, and then I'll be ready to move on to the next step. So I've got here an example of fiber that I have not picked yet. So you can see it's pretty clumpy. And then this is fiber that I've picked. So you can see that it's just so floofy and it's all separated in just a cloud of fiber. And so now this is ready to go onto my drum carder. And I'll show you that next.